remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday. On this Monday, man, y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, aka trial hauls. I do definitely Music Monday, which we're doing tonight, but yeah, pretty much I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and of course, you know, we got Music Monday as well, man. As y'all coming in and out, y'all let me know if audio and visuals is okay, everything is looking good on my end. This is Music Monday, where we just take a slight breather from sneakers temporarily. Y'all know I got more sneaker content on the way, but in the meantime, if I don't get the content out in time, y'all already see the link is pinned at the top of the comment section, the sold out Discord, right? Okay, so pretty much if I don't get the content out in time, or if there's some updates, and again, not trying to stress this, but when I tell you I'm at one active person, I am active, so I can't always be in front of the camera 24/7 like I would like to be. However, it most likely will be posted in the Discord, and it is free to sign up. Again, we continue to sneaker talk. We got other sections in there like sports, music, you name it, and of course a lot of sneaker talk, right? Okay, so it's a nice topic, man. Let's just dive right in, because I only plan to be on this joint for like an hour. Again, let me know if audio and visuals okay on your end. Pretty much, we're going to be talking 6ix9ine, which I really didn't plan on talking about him too much, but look like he's encountered a home invasion, so we're going to cover that tonight. Tory Lanez apparently has been fined $20,000, and like Diddy, pretty much looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Notorious B.I.G. son CJ Wallace, aka I'm assuming he's named after his dad, is actually going to be suing the person that I guess put the stuff out. But I'm gonna get the updates on that for sure. I want to say the whole live right now is all alleged and opinionated base. I don't know a mother trucking thing. I'm just looking it up and kind of reacting, but I don't know anything. I'm not saying either it's true and or not true, because hell, I don't know, because guess what? I wasn't there, but I definitely see the same thing that you guys are seeing, and that's what brings about this podcast. We're pretty much going to be talking that, and then we got an update from Durk and of course from Boosie, because think about it, if I'm not mistaken, covering these lives, Boosie should have technically been sentenced already, but looked like it's already been pushed back to January, so we're going to start there. Get an update on Boosie, man. One thing that y'all can say about me, I'm a major Boosie fan. I remember when it was Lil Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Now we just say Boosie Badass, or we just say Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he was facing the murder charges and stuff like that, and he beat that, man. I don't know, man. I just think that he is one of those real ones, one of the last of the real ones we got left as far as doing like hip hop and music, man. You know what I'm saying? And just being himself. I remember he was supposed to do a reality show. I still think that should come about, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, whatever happened, reason they kind of held off on it, but I think he should definitely do that, you know what I'm saying? But let me touch the chat real quick, see who all got in the building, and we will get the party started. Looks like we got Thomas Goldring Jr. in the building. Says, what the heck? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see. Man in the Kick says, yerp. What up, Mannies? What's good, homie? What's good? Y'all smash that like button as y'all coming in and out for sure, man. But yeah, a lot going on. I think that I'm going to save the 6ix9ine talk for the last part of the live, because that's probably got the most information. I think I'm going to start with the Boosie update. Then we'll go Lil Durk. And then we will go pretty much CJ Wallace, and then we'll Tory Lanez, and then we'll finish up for like 6ix9ine, man. So pretty much, anyway, man, not too much music has dropped. Well, I feel like actually Friday we did get a lot of drops, but not like any major like super stuff that kind of stood out to me just yet. I'm still kind of listening on it. I kind of low key, I hate to admit this, I kind of been on that Summer Walker like album drop lately, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. She been vibing out, man. But yeah. it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I have been watching just the updates and stuff that's been going on. I do know that looks like, and I know we're not gonna talk Blueface tonight, but let's just keep it real. Hip hop wise, Blueface he's come home and he's gotten right back to the same old, same old Blueface, but it seems like he's mellowing out though. He's chilling though. I mean, but he's always been chill, you know what I'm saying? So he's gotten right back to work as he should. So I mean, pretty much it's like he never missed a beat. You know how some people, they keep it 100, when they go away and they come back, they do become like a changed person. And I feel like he has. But at the same time, he still got to him, I bet you he considers a lot of this stuff basically just work. You know what I'm saying? If I had to guess, right? Okay. So pretty much, yeah, I think we'll start with the Boosie joint. Then we'll talk Lil Durk, and then we'll go from there right there. So give me a few seconds. I'm going to share my screen because I want to make sure we get everything in on time for sure. And yeah, as far as sports-wise, which eventually, man, in the future, right? What I would like to do is do one more podcast. Like I got the Music Monday podcast, which is today. We got the Sold Out. I would like to do a sports joint, but this is the thing. I don't want to do the sports like podcast unless I get like a co-host to the joint. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go from there right there. But let me share my screen real quick. Just a little updates to the channel as you guys can see. And if you've been feeling the content, man, I appreciate it because the kid has been working around the clock. But you guys have been showing so much love. It's keeping me motivated. But let me share my screen. Boom. Right here, we starting with Boosie. Badass sentencing has been pushed back to January, which that's probably a good thing for him because, I mean, to be honest, homie just had a child and he's going to be having another one. I think this is what, number 9-ish, 10 for him right now. So he's doing his thing and I respect it. Let's see. Manny with the Kicks in the building says, Big L album and clips on rotation for today. Okay, yeah. I don't think I listened to that joint. Like, I don't think I've listened to it yet. I know I listened to the Clips joint, but I ain't really like, and salute to Pusha T. Looks like he's expecting his second child too. I did see that floating around. But yeah, let me dive right in. He says he's required for it to be moved. Okay, so let's see what this real quick. So it says, where we at? This is for the Boosie joint. It says he requested for it to be moved. So he requested for it to be pushed back. I'm assuming like if he knows he may possibly do some time. If I'm assuming he asked for after January, mainly because, he's just had a child, holidays around the corner, and, yeah, he want to spend time with his family. Now, one thing they did say, and to be honest, to keep it 100, before we even talk about this, apparently, and I haven't listened to this either yet, and this should be my next one that's going to be in rotation. Apparently, Boosie Badass and NBA Youngboy have a collab album out right now. They got a collab tape together that they have been working on for years, and they both have got in some trouble here and there. You know how it is when one person go in, one person go out, and then yeah. But from what I've got from it, yeah, they got that album out, so I want to check it out for sure. Probably listen to it. I'm gonna probably play it on when I go to the gym. Because I know for a fact if I play it now, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to wind down for the night, you know what I'm saying? But it says Boosie Badass sentencing for his gun case has been pushed back until January 9th. So yeah, that's pretty much right after the holidays, man. Because pretty much he want to bring in the New Year's on the positive vibe, and then we'll go from there. Keep in mind, this is the same case where it had got thrown out, and I think the feds had picked that joint up or something like that. So, I mean, to be honest, man, it's kind of one of those. Boosie said it himself. He ain't blaming nobody. He taking it like a G. And that's something that he's always done, right? You know what I'm saying? This ain't his first time being in legal trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he fearless, but I say that he got a good heart, and he's motivated. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be, like, to be honest, Dunk's brother, right? He's the one who put me on. I know he had to put Dunks on a Boosie, whether he realized it or not. At least that's where I learned from Boosie. And I've been just rocking with him ever since. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the best, like, hip-hop artist out there, but he had his run, too, when he had his moment. And he was popping, like, where I'm from and where me and Dunk's from, he was really popping. You know what I'm saying? Mentoring Kick says, I got a suggestion, the MVP and you for a sports podcast. I mean... That what you saying? That should be the title, or I should have like who? Like I need somebody. I want a co-host. I would like to do a co-host joint though. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? We can build off that. It says Boosie sentencing was originally set for November 21st, but was pushed back to request Friday, November 14th. It says during an appearance on the Breakfast Club the same day, Boosie revealed that he's confident that he won't be headed back to prison, despite the fact that the prosecutors will be recommending 24-month sentence. But I think if he's on the probation and all that, let me see what this is going to open up right here. I think this is just like him saying this right here. He says chin up, chest high. That's his positivity vibe right there. But I'm assuming that he's hoping that maybe they can work some that, he's obviously had to sit in jail for a little bit, but, he's been on house arrest and he's been on probation. So I feel like if they already say he's already did probation for X amount of years, if it's supposed to be 2 years and he gets pushed back for 2 years of probation, he's looking to fight it that way. And he did say that he's still seeking a pardon from the president. He's met with the people, but that don't mean it's gotten approved. And I'm assuming that it's not pretty much like set in stone yet. Let's see where we are real quick. Mandarin Kick says, Divine, come on, man. I mean, if he has the time, you know what I'm saying? If he has the time, I'm with it. Let's see. Thomas Goldring Jr. says, Jones, Shador Sanders' home was broken into on Sunday. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's crazy, dog. Because it's saying like they got 6ix9ine, and you mean to tell me they got Sanders too? Wow. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really been able to catch up with the joint. Like, to be honest, dog, I was talking to my dad, low-key, Sunday, and I was watching the game. And, it wasn't his best game, but I feel like they not setting him up for success either. We felt some type of way because I'm a big fan and I really want to see him win. You know what I mean? I really do. I want to see him win. You know what I'm saying? Even though he doesn't have a true rags to riches story, but he's still they making him grind it out, and he's holding it down. Let me hit the rest of this real quick. It says, I'm confident like a mother trucker. That's what Boosie said. He said the other word, but we're gonna say it for YouTube purposes. He told the show host, I ain't going to jail. I don't speak that out of my mouth. I'm from down south. Your word, your mouth is a powerful source. Yeah, they say this, right? Pause when I say this, but they say, yo, watch what you say, the power of the tongue. Pause. But that saying basically means like, you want to speak nothing but positive energy out. If you start speaking a lot of negative stuff's going to come to you, man. So I really try my very, very best over the years to just not be so negative. Everything that I will say this, slowly but surely, it's been moving. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get like spiritual in this joint real quick, but it's true. I'll say this as my attitude. That's one thing I always ask for, man. Just hold your attitude together, this and the third. Even when things don't work your way, you know what I'm saying? If you can, and I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, I get what he's saying, yo. Speak positivity. I want this, I want that. I want to put in the work for it, but at the same time, some of this stuff is a mixture of not just hard work, but you got to have a little bit of positive energy too. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? It says, it's up to the judge, the rapper pointed out. It's up to God, but it's up to the judge. People saying he got to do 2 years. That's not a fact of this case. It's up to the judge, what the judge want to do. I'm confident, man. I'm chin up, chest high, which we already saw that pretty much in a previous article, which I'm probably not going to cover that part. It says, at the same time, though, Boosie admitted that he had prepared for whatever happens, partially because he's in more favorable position this time that he is what some of his past legal situations. Because, in the past legal situations, sometimes you kind of know when stuff don't really work out. You know what I'm saying? Mandarin Kick says, that would be dope, Polo. Most definitely. I'm going to get there. I also got to find the time myself, too, what would make it make sense. Because, you know what I'm saying? We got this, so we may have to do some shuffling, you know what I'm saying? Maybe bring it in on a Sunday or something. I don't know. I'll have to pick a day. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. I would have to pick a day. First. So it all, and how I want to structure it and what we going to do. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to do it with a co-host, for sure. It says, I don't have a judge that hates me this time, said Boosie. I've always had judges that crucified me. He says, in October, reports surfaced that Boosie hired lobbyists to appeal the president, Donald Trump, in hopes of getting a pardon, which we did cover that. He says, the website discovered that Boosie hired the firm J.M. Birkin and Associates to appeal to Trump on his behalf. The two lobbyists, Jack Berkman and Jacob Houle, said that They was an explicit goal of seeking a presidential pardon for Boosie, who they described as a rapper and world-class musician. Boosie hiring lobbyists comes months after he issued a very public plea to the president on X, aka Twitters. And this is pretty much what he wrote to Trump. Many of the Kick says, exactly what happens to 6ix9ine living in negativity, karma, a B word, and she don't miss. This is true. And we're gonna cover that one. I'm gonna probably save that one probably like last 15 minutes of live. This is my thing, dog. Homie, I'm gonna get started on that second. But yeah, pretty much to cover up this Boosie joint, to cover this up, it says, Trump, check my case. Check out my case was dismissed, but the Biden's DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned his son. I was told I was the only person in the country facing that charge now, Boosie wrote. President Trump, I already was given a 10-year sentence in the state in 2009 by third offense marijuana grams. He says, I never was even offered a rehab, straight to prison. And then he says, and Trump, I'm Boosie, I'm a rapper, filmmaker from Baton Rouge. I was targeted, my mouth and things, I stand out, get me in a lot of ish, but I'm real. My lawyer, Megan Blanco, can explain the case. Boosie continued. She knew the charges and against you were bad. She even spoke about it on the radio. So pretty much, yeah, Boosie trying to get out of that situation, man, and hopefully that works out for him. So let's transition on to the little Durk case real quick. He says he demands the judge and the prosecutors pretty much taking off his case for hiding threats. So pretty much it says either that or he wants the indictment dropped. I mean, Durk, I'm gonna be 100. It's been real quiet for him, man. I know his stuff did get pushed back till next year. Now, if you guys haven't been living under a rock, Durk has been facing that murder for hire case for quite some time. And to be honest, dog, I get it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't really have any hard evidence, this is my thing, right? If he's not the violent person, I would say at least let him get bail until we await that. You know what I'm saying? I knew you were going to say that, Manny with the Kicks, free Durk. I knew that was coming because you say that every time, man. Lil Durk has requested that the judge and the prosecutor in his murder for hire trial case be pretty much rescued because they didn't share important information about the threats for his fan base. Says the rapper and his legal team have accused federal prosecutors of burying vital information, arguing that the government hid violent threats that were aimed at the court and that led to the prosecutor for months. Says according to Durk's lawyers, prosecutors hid 4 graphic voicemails that were left from the Magistrate Judge Patricia Donahoe on February 22nd, where the person on the threatened to kill me, judge, and to burn the world down if Durk was found guilty. So again, I don't know if this is gonna stick because this sounds like something like how fans just kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if he's convicted, we're gonna do X, Y, Z. Some people just be talking. Do we take it seriously? Now I know what you're saying. Yes. If you don't know and you can't predict the future, yes. So I see where his attorneys is probably saying like, yo, it may not stick, but we got to at least try. You know what I'm saying? It says the motion from the rapper's team alleges that they didn't learn about the voicemail until October 1st, even though the FBI initiated a full investigation shortly after it happened. Similarly, Durk's lawyers allege that the prosecutors kept quiet about the call on April 28th when another person threatened to murder prosecutors Ian Yantello, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, if not, my bad, along with others who worked at the courthouse. Since there was a coordination between the court, FBI, and U.S. Marshal Services due to the threats, Durk believes he was robbed of the ability to challenge the judge's neutrality, thus undermining every ruling that was issued while the threats were secret, right? Okay. Where we at real quick, man, when the Kick says, the voice of the streets needs to come home, shaking my head, cheeks without him. I mean, I will say this, no music has really been sticking like that hip-hop wise, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. I'm not saying this because of Durk or what have you, but I mean, we ain't had a major, like, break. Usually we have, like, every year we have, like, a breakout hip-hop moment. I don't feel like we got that this year, you know, in my opinion. I mean, Kendrick did the Super Bowl joint, but technically that falls under the previous year, you know, of his breakout moment, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And even still, if that's the case, that's it. What's after that? I mean, Cardi B dropped, but I mean, it wasn't, it's dope, but it ain't like, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? It says the integrity of the criminal prosecution depends on a transparency and partially here, both were fatally compromised, reads the motion alleging that silence is a direct violation of Durk's right to due process because the violations strike at the core due process and the constitutional guarantee of receiving fair hearings in front of the decision maker. Dismissal is only adequate and remedy. Durk's attorney, who said that the U.S. Attorney Office for the Central District of California acted as a victim, investigator, and prosecutor at the same time, want to indict against him to be dismissed for the case to the judge who's outside of the district based on the grounds that the fairness of the case has been compromised. It says in October, the government requested for an anonymous jury based on the voicemails. Defendant supporters have already attempted to intimidate individuals connected to the case. The request reads, Durk's real name, Durk Devontae Banks, is awaiting trial on his murder for hire charges in connection with the fatal shooting of Robinson and rapper Quando Wando's cousin in August 22. So pretty much, yeah. So if you think about it, he's connected to that. We got to hold that out, and we'll see where it goes from there. You know what I'm saying? Slayer in the building says, what up, Sneaker Squad 100? What up, Slayers? What up, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button, man. Let's transition on to Tory real quick. Look like he's been fined $20K after being held in contempt of court in Megan Thee Stallion's defamation case. It says, man, Tory can't catch a break either, dog. And we going to keep it 100. Manny with the kick says, Skriller, Dude, 6ix9ine, but song ass respectively. I don't think I've even heard that joint. I don't even think I heard it. That's why I read it like that. I don't even think I listened to the joint. You said, but the song is ass respectively. Wow. But yeah, says Megan Thee Stallion's attorney tried to depose Tory Lanez in her case against the blogger Margot Grams. Yeah, Slayer says more Diddy freak offs. Come on, Diddler. We're going to cover that one next. I don't think it's more freak out. I think that somebody just kind of like, if they're, I don't know. We got to get an update on that one. I ain't going to speak all that in there. But Tory and his lawyer has been held in contempt of court after he refused to answer questions in a deposition for Megan Thee Stallion's defamation lawsuit against Margot Grams. In a legal order obtained by Complex, Lanez and his lawyer, Crystal Morgan, were held in contempt of court due to their conduct after a deposition that was held November 14th. So this was just recently, right? Because that was what, Friday? Lanez asked that the sanctions he would get if he didn't answer any questions. And once he found out that he could be held in contempt of court by sanctions and faced, sanctions and faced additional jail time, Lanez responded with, whatever the fines are, I'll pay them. I'm a millionaire. I don't care. Says after Lanez, wow, I hope he did not say that. But I mean, yeah, because the thing is, they'll put you up with the fines. But I guess at this point, he's like, I'm already behind bars. What are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It says after Lanez told Megan's lawyers to calm down and relax and followed by calling them a liar, he left the room to end the deposition, alleging that he hadn't been shown all the exhibits that Meg's team intended to use during the deposition beforehand. Lanez eventually returned to the room, got upset at Meg lawyers, and then left the room while making a derogatory comment towards them and refusing to return to the deposition afterwards. So pretty much he sounds like he just walked the fuck out, said fuck it, I don't give a fuck, you know? And I can't really knock him for that. It says, as for Meg's involvement, Lanez's lawyer objected to questions being asked about Lanez's communication with Grams throughout the deposition questionings, and they were clearly relevant to proceedings according to the order. She engaged in a lengthy speaking objections, coaching the witness, and continued to do so after she was requested to stop, reads the order. Even after her oppositions were ruled upon, she did not once instruct her client to answer the plaintiff's questions. Details about the two previous attempts at the deposition for Tory's pretty much Tory by Meg's team are also revealed in the order. Lane's first deposition only lasted 44 minutes because he behaved inappropriately and personally insulted the attorney taking a deposition. During the second attempt, wow, I didn't even notice. Lanez told the prosecutors that he got jailed for 10 years right now. He says, you can do whatever you would like to do when he found out that the consequences for failing to comply with his deposition. Meg's defamation lawsuit kicks off November 17th, which is right around the corner here because today is if I'm not mistaken, it's the 16th. No, it's today. Actually, that will be today because the day is the 17th, so it's kicking off right now. When it goes to trial in October, Lanez filed a protective order that requested that he not be subject to any more questioning in the case. So it sounds like you can do whatever you want. He probably ain't finna answer him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Where we have a quick Manual Kick says free Tory. I mean, I think they should definitely run the trial back one time. But I mean, I don't know. Hell, I mean, the dude's been found guilty. It sucks. So let's talk this one real quick. It says CJ Wallace, son of Biggie and Faith Evans, is pretty much suing the producer over the Diddy quote-unquote freak off allegations. So is he suing Diddy or the person who says the producer? So whoever put this stuff out, producer Jonathan Hay accused Wallace of setting him up to be sexually assaulted by Diddy. Pause. So let's see what this real quick. I'm very curious how this goes down. I didn't anticipate this. So CJ Wallace, the son of the late MC Notorious B.I.G., RP to B.I.G., man, and R&B singer Faith Evans has sued a producer who alleged that he participated in the Diddy orchestrated freak-off. So somebody said that he was involved in the freak-offs when he probably 9 times 10 was not. I mean, I don't know, but I never heard of anybody saying that Biggie's son was involved in the freak-offs. It says, in a legal complaint obtained by Complex, the 29-year-old Wallace sued a publicist and music producer, Jonathan Hay, for defamation, accusing Hay of coordinating a calculated smear campaign and interviews between 2024 and 2025. In online interviews, Hay alleged that Wallace had been sexually involved with the Bad Boy Records founder, whom his father was signed to, as well as with producer Willie Mack. I never heard of that. I didn't even know that was going down like that. I definitely don't think that's true. But I mean, I never even heard of it. Hay also claimed that Wallace attended Combs' alleged freak-off parties and conspired to lure Hay to a location where Combs purposely assaulted him. Wow. Wallace was primarily denied Hay's claim while writing in a lawsuit that they're false and made with actual malice and the intent to damage his reputation, both personal and professional. Hay acted with the actual malice, knowing that the statements were false or the reckless disregard for the truth or falsifiably. The complaint filed on Thursday, November 12th reads. So pretty much, I mean, I don't see why homie would even take it there, man. I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Dog, it's not cool at all. It says Wallace maintains that Hay's accusation stemmed from a failed pornogamous Biggie remix project, although their 2020 collaboration Ready to Dance was released as a single. So they're saying homie's got some bad blood against some stuff that he obviously don't seem like he had anything to do with. It's what I got from him, but I don't know, right? Allegedly. Wallace and Notorious B.I.G. estate declined to proceed with the releasing the remainder of the songs that had been. Okay, so he's probably over his dad's estate. So pretty much for the people who don't know, if you ever lost somebody, usually, if not everything just automatically left to you, because sometimes people don't have everything like pulled up. If you're next of kin, you kind of have to go to legal and get an estate account set up. And you're pretty much could be the head of that person. So I'm assuming he's over the estate of his father's stuff. So you're representing the representation of your father now. So you can go after that because if you're head of you're pretty much the administrator of the estate account. You know what I'm saying? So anything regarding that, that's what you want to do. And if you don't want to close the joint out, you don't have to close it out. Like some people say you should close it out, this and a third. But no, you know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. You want to make sure, because if you close it out, then you have to reopen the joint. So I mean, it varies from state to state too. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, homie, don't want nobody talking. This is my thing. I was told you don't really supposed to be speaking on the dead like that. I know I got a lot of dead people on me. You know what I'm saying? And ironically, I actually do have a Notorious B.I.G. tattoo on the back of my arm, which I'm not scheduled, but I'm going to schedule to get it touched up. One of my favorite artists, man. So yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. The songs that have been produced, he says, the songs that have been produced by Hay due to the low audience interest in the single Hay's dramatic behavior and creative differences, the lawsuit reads. So pretty much homie saying that he pretty much was not happy that they didn't put out the rest of the songs. It says the document goes on to claim that Hay enjoyed his time working with Wallace, and although he would threaten to release the songs without authorization, the allegations about Wallace and Mac and Diddy wouldn't surface until 2024. It says during his ex-trafficking and racketeering trial, Diddy, who's currently serving a 4-year sentence, was alleged to have overseen day-long drug-fueled ex-parties called freak-offs or alternately hotel nights. His exes, Cassie and Jane Doe, testified that they were forced to perform the male escorts, with Diddy most likely watching the encounters. Wallace seeks punitive damages for malicious and reckless conduct and other relief of the court deems necessary. So pretty much, yeah. Now we're about to get ready to go ahead and spin it on this pretty much 6ix9ine situation, man, because we just covered the Boosie badass joint, we just covered the Durk, we covered Tory Lanez, and now we just covered pretty much that on there. So pretty much he's saying homie shouldn't have been speaking on him like that. I get it. Man on the Kick says long live Biggie. Most definitely, man. RP to Big, and definitely gone too soon, man. Yeah. He's got one of my favorite albums. I got one of my favorite songs by him is Juicy. You know what I'm saying? I can go on and ever, man. I feel like him and Diddy were a great combination as far as musically is what I mean, right? So pretty much let's transition on to the 6ix9ine joint real quick. Get this party started. Let's see. We'll make sure we get the right ones here because this just kind of broke out here on November 17th. That's the most updated joint. And let's see. We got one here. I think this is the original one, 17. So a lot of this is kind of broken down. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see. I'll start right here. So it says 6ix9ine Florida home targeted by armed, pretty much robbers. Mother held against will. So pretty much, and I did see the surveillance footage as well. It says 6ix9ine was not home at the time per reports. So pretty much, and keep in mind, 6ix9ine got an ankle monitor on there. He's not all the way out of legal trouble and stuff too. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get like crazy time that he was once facing. But I mean, this is another guy too. I feel like is borderline fearless. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. I don't know what the robbers were after, but at the same time, he should be thankful that they didn't take his mom out. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, and I don't want that on him. You know what I'm saying? While I'm not necessarily the biggest 6ix9ine fan, I don't wish no negative ill will on anybody like that, especially his mom, who's an innocent bystander, is from what I'm getting from it, right? Okay, that's kind of not cool. Well, it ain't no kind of, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel the frustration on this one. Says 6ix9ine mother was held against her will during the home invasion at her son's Florida home this weekend, per law enforcement reps. As first reported by TMZ, a group conspired of 4 armed individuals target with the property on Sunday night, at one point demanding cash and car keys. While 6ix9ine was not present at the time, the report notes that his mother was held outside while the group entered the home. Additionally, information on the suspects were not immediately available. The report seen here goes on the site. Reps from the Palm Beach Sheriff office when reached for the comment by Complex on Monday. Reps for the agency offered the following. It says, road patrol deputies were dispatched to the above address for a home invasion, robbery / burglary in process. Upon arrival, deputies made contact with several individuals inside the residence who reported that 4 armed masked men entering the home with handguns. They stated that the homeowner mother was held physically outside, while the remaining suspects ran inside and ransacked the property. The suspects asked for cash, car keys. A K9 track and search for the residence was conducted and negative results. Suspects possibly left a vehicle prior to deputies' arrival. Wow, they got lucky because, I mean, to be honest, you're supposed to be in and out. And to be honest, man, I don't know if they got anything or not because that's my thing. It says earlier this month, court documents viewed that Complex revealed that the federal government wants 6ix9ine back behind bars for violating his supervised release. prosecutors who were calling for a 29-year-old to serve up to 9 months due to the violation said last week that their intentions is to send a message to 6ix9ine and other government cooperators or those considering cooperating with the government that they are not above the law for virtue of their status as cooperators, and that they will earn their legacy as sentences that is not be taken a green light to. Yeah, so they're pretty much saying like, yo, just because you're a conformant and you don't help us all out, yo, you still break the law. We still coming, you still got to do what you got to do. Again, looks like 6ix9ine is trying to fight it. It says previously Lance Lazaro, an attorney for 6ix9ine, instead argued that his client should receive house arrest, which I believe he has an ankle monitor on. It says, and possible time behind bars would be spent pretty much segregated and fully isolated from other inmates. So yeah, if he does do that, saying he should be in his own little, they got to keep him locked down. Says leading to his client being allowed extreme limited social interaction and very little time outside. So we'll see how that goes for him, but let's see if we can get some more updates on this real quick, because I think there is a surveillance footage. So if they have it in this, I'm going to play it. It says 6ix9ine home invasion surveillance footage shows rapper's mother pleading with the armed suspect. So if they have a video in here, I want to see if I can play the joint or if I can find the video, because I'm pretty sure like if it is, I want to see if I can find the video, because I don't think they have it here. But I do want to see if I can find a video real quick. Does this open up the home invasion joint? I think this is what we just had open. So yeah, I want to see, because I think TMZ them probably most likely have it. I think I seen a little glimpse of it. Hold on, let me put myself back on the main screen. Let me see if I can find a joint. Boom, back on the main screen, because I want to see if I can find it. Well, I think this is it right here. Boom, I think I found it. It's actually in the article right here. It takes you to the TMZ joint. Yeah, boom. Let me see real quick. I'm going to play this fair use real quick. I don't think it has audio anyway, but let me share my screen on this one. Boom. This is the footage from TMZ. Fair use, by the way. I highly doubt there's any like music on the joint. Let me see. Oh, it is. Hold on. I'm gonna play the joint. Let me cut the speakers on real quick. This is the footage right here. This is the footage of this joint. Hold on. I'm gonna run it back. Let me run it back real quick. Let me run it back. So that's that. It's only 34 seconds, so we good. And they got a good angle of everything, though. Yo, the dog just chilling. And dogs know who those people probably are. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, dogs go off, in my opinion, scents. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they not familiar with you, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they used to the scent or something like that, if I had to guess. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get through this real quick. It says Palm Beach Sheriff officers reps previously told Complex that the suspects may have fled the scene in a vehicle before pretty much deputies arrived. So pretty much, yeah, they got the hell out of Dodge because they know they was on a watch. You know what I'm saying? But seems like this probably may be, in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if we find out later, this is an inside job to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Although he does put too much of his information out there on the internet, but I feel like this may be a little bit of like an inside job. Where we at real quick, Slayer says, why ain't the dog barking? Exactly, dog. Exactly. See, that's my whole point. That's my point, dog. That's my point. No pun intended. This is my thing. When dogs first don't know you, that's what they do. They bark up on you. That's what they're usually trained to do. They usually bark. Even that dog is small and probably they would have just popped them. But at the same time, it's like, it's just some blah, blah, boom. Dogs have a very strong sense of smell. So I'm assuming they don't smelt these mother truckers before, right? So they're like, oh, that's so. I'm pretty sure the dog like, they got on a mask, but I've smelt this before. That's so-and-so, so-and-so. Now, if dogs could talk, you know what I'm saying? But they not really worried about them. Plus, they know, like, to keep it 100, dog, no pun intended, you don't really want to pop or kill a dog. Because they going to throw that on there because that's animal cruelty. You know what I'm saying? About not want to do anything to the dog because you can get just as much trouble for, like, neglecting animals and all that shit, too. You know what I'm saying? Slayer says, dog knows them for sure. Exactly, bruh. I'm going to put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised. Allegedly, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Says 6ix9ine Florida residence was the site of a home invasion led by a group armed men over this weekend, and now surveillance footage has been released. Pretty much it says, as previously reported on Monday, November 17th, reps for the Palm Beach Sheriff Office confirmed that complex deputies had responded to the property connection with a home invasion, robbery / burglary in progress. However, the suspects were not apprehended, having possibly fled the scene as an unspecified vehicle. So they don't have any real leads right now. But the dog. But can somebody get the, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming they're going to have to, this is what they're going to have to do. The best they can hope for is if the people left any like DNA or anything left behind, had the dog smell it and all this, like they can, it's going to take a little bit longer if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Men with the Kick says, yep, Slayer, and they've been before. Yeah, I get you. It says, upon arrival, deputies made contact with several individuals inside the residence who reported that the 4 armed masked men entered the home with handguns. The Palm Beach, pretty much, sheriff office told Complex on Monday morning. They stated that the homeowner's mother was held physically outside with the remaining suspects ran inside and ramshacked the property. The suspect asked for cash and car keys. A K9 track and search of the residence was conducted with negative results. Suspects possibly left in the vehicle prior to the deputies' arrival. Now, hours after first breaking the news from the home invasion, TMZ shared clips that have been taken to in the surveillance property footage, right? It says in one video, a woman said that 6ix9ine's mother is seen and heard speaking emotionally with the other suspects whose face appears to be obscured by a mask or a covering of some sort. So pretty much maybe they probably know, but you still don't know if all you got is a person's eyes, you know what I'm saying? And another clip, same here, the same woman again, presumably 6ix9ine mother is seen being led by one of the suspects. The individual appears to be holding a gun in one hand, and meanwhile, a dog is seen pacing around in both clips. The outlet also shared video of the local law enforcement officers arriving on the scene. As 6ix9ine himself was not home at the time, the tattletale artist does not appear to have a publicly addressing incidents, which we're going to cover that next to close it out. It says, in recent weeks, 6ix9ine attorney and the federal government have shared compiling arguments as to whether he should spend several months behind bars for violating his conditions of his supervised release. So pretty much, and this is pretty much 6ix9ine says home intruders got no points for attacking his mom. That's whack. Says the rapper said, and the intruders took advantages of targeting his home while he was out of town. So pretty much, yeah, he had to speak out. 6ix9ine addressed the news of his mother being attacked on the invasion of his home. So pretty much, I think we do got this right here. I think swipe left. Let's see. This is what he posted right here. That's his speak on the joint. 6ix9ine is like one hell of a character, man. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if this is a video. Let's see real quick. No, that's just kind of shop on Complex. I'm not going to play that joint. But yeah, he pretty much spoke on it and addressed here. I'm going to cover this for like the last 5 minutes. But I don't think this one is actually playing anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me play this real quick. And then, I'll read through the rest of the article and then we'll wrap things up for the night. Let me see if we can. This is 6ix9ine addressing. This is his reaction to it real quick for the last 5 minutes. Cool, let's see. Let's go. I
want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors.
Fair use, by the way.
So the world knows this. It's a fact. I'm on house arrest. I've been on house arrest. I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest. Yesterday, they allowed me to leave for work. People, I guess, saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took that opportunity to fucking do some pussy shit. Like I said, it's me, so I get it. The rules are different for me. But if it was fucking your favorite artist, your favorite actor, and that was done, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60 years old. Y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's pussy shit. That's whack. Get no cool points for that. I don't think nobody respects that shit. But like I said.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, I kind of feel where he coming from on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, dog, do it while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Leave my family. I always said this too, man. And I'm pretty sure this type of the energy on, man. And I'm gonna keep it 100. And I ain't trying to take up for 6ix9ine or nothing like that. This my thing where I stand on it when I speak on stuff like this. If you got something against me, take it out on me. Like, wait, come pull up right now. You know, now I don't really want to beef, but I'm just saying, like, in general, if somebody got something against me, address me. Come to me. Don't come after my family. Don't speak on my family. I don't want them involved. You know what I'm saying? I can hold my own. Even if I'm gonna take a L. And I will say this: say what you want to say about 6ix9ine. He snitched and did what have you, and he has his reason as to why he snitched, which I still don't think it make it right, especially if you compare it to like somebody like YFN Lucci. He didn't even snitch on his ops. However, we're gonna keep it here with 6ix9ine. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That was kind of like some sneaky stuff, but at the same time, that's the point of a home invade. They don't really want, they just want to get there and catch you while you lacking. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the point is, right? And where we are real quick, as we first reported, the Palm Beach Sheriff's officer confirmed that the 4 masked and armed men raided the rapper's property on Sunday night, November 16th, before fleeing in an unspecified vehicle. While the burglary was in process, footage captured by 6ix9ine's mother emotionally pleading with one of the robbers were being held at gunpoint. The rapper's mother was not physically harmed during the invasion, but the group demanded cash, car keys, and before the authorities arrived. Hours after reports of the robbery surfaced, 6ix9ine addressed the incident on Instagram. The rapper, who is on house arrest, explained that he was given a court approval to live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, so he wasn't home at the time. So that's my thing, dog. Somebody knew that he wasn't there. So again, I hate to say this, and I'm no genius, but it screams inside job somewhere, dog. Because my thing is, like, even though I know what you're saying, well, they see that you're live streaming, that mean you're not home. But at the same time, think about it. Did they know exactly what time you going live? It's like, think about it. Sometimes, like me, right? I'm pretty sure people know I'm going live, but this one is like, this ain't something he do out the norm. So, like, it's like they could have been, oh, he live, let's go over there right now. I mean, it could be, but I feel like somebody knew ahead of time too, you know what I'm saying? So, 6ix9ine, man, if anything, and I know he don't need my advice, but I'm going to just say this. If you learn from what got you locked up a couple times, right? Or what you went through the one joint the way you had to snitch on people, my thing is this: your inner circle, dog. Keep an eye on your inner circle. I know you got to have your family, but keep an eye on your inner circle, because it sounds like somebody on the inner circle is, obviously it appears they're giving inside information. Now, I don't know who, but again, alleged and opinionated base. Manny says, my fault, and people 6ix9ine chill with before. Yeah. I mean, it's possibly, right? I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows I'm on house arrest. I mean, yeah, because you talk, and that's nothing. He talks a little too much for social media, dog. 6ix9ine said yesterday they allowed me to leave work. People, I guess, I saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took the opportunity to effing do some PUSSY-ish. Says the Fifi artist claimed that the rules are different when it comes to him, and that people that would have been more sympathy if they were their favorite entertainer. I mean, yeah, because you claim you was down with the gang, and then you snitched. But I will say this, to be fair, he is proved time and time again. I will say he's great. He's given great examples of where, like, I'm not the only one that did some stuff like that. I've done that before. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is something that, I mean, it's a gray area. You know what I'm saying? My thing, it just, I mean, it's luck of the draw. I mean, it's how he did it, I guess. You know, he didn't even try to do it on those sneaky stuff. He just straight up just snitched it out. You know what I'm saying? Says, and to be honest, dog, 6ix9ine is all over the place with these, like, dog, the way I ain't judging, but bruh, like, yeah, to each his own with the styles and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? It says, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60 years old. He continued, y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's, you know what ish, right? I'm watching for YouTube. The whack, that's whack. Get no cool points for that. I don't think nobody respects that ish. 6ix9ine will be 6ix9ine will again be away from home on Thursday, November 20th. Wow, I don't see they putting this information out already. So hell, who to say they won't spin the block? But then again, I'm hoping that cops are watching this place this time. November 20th, as he will be in Manhattan federal courtroom to be sentenced for violating the terms of his supervised release. Well, I guess it don't matter at this point because, I mean, hell, he may or may not be coming home. It says, for more information, including the full story of his rise to fame and subsequent arrest on the federal racketeering charges, check out The Complex presents Dummy Boy Tekashi 6ix9ine and the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. So pretty much, yeah, we right on that type of that hour mark. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. Boom, we should be back on the main screen. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, I see where he's coming from, but he already ain't got the best reputation, even though he feels like, you know, hell, he feel what I feel like 6ix9ine feels like what he did, his actions were justified. So I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Do I support it or have any way? I feel no ways. I mean, to be honest, dog, saying it's simple. Don't do the crime, you can't do the time. And or I grew up on morals where in my school, like in elementary schools. No, was it elementary? Yeah, it was elementary. Teacher used to do an exercise with us every like so often where it's like, yo, you pretty much show that nobody can keep a secret. So she would line us all up. She would call the person up to the front, tell a secret, and tell them to pass it on to the person behind you. And the person at the very end of the line had to come up and tell her exactly what she said. And I will tell you, we failed the exercise each and every time. You know, we never got it right from what she said at the beginning. So that's not what I said. So somebody gonna switch it up regardless, whether they do it on purpose and what have you, right? So at the end of the day, dog, I say this, at the end of the day, if it's more than you want another person involved, it's gonna be it's very hard to trust where in certain situations where people are put in these situations, man. So I mean, to be honest, he had his justification. Do I support it? You know, I'll leave it right there. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it just wasn't gonna look good, you know, if he didn't hold it down while the rest of them were. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm assuming he probably felt they had no way of beating it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on it. But pretty much, anyway, man, I've been on this joint for an hour. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for the night. Pretty much we covered the update on Boosie's case. Looked like it's been pushed back to January. So, in his gun case, so more and positive energy for Boosie. Hopefully everything works out for him. We just did an update on the little Durk case. Pretty much he's asking the judge and the prosecutors to be taken off his case for hiding threats. We also did an update on Tory Lanez. Looks like he pretty much has been fined $20,000 after being held in contempt of court in the Megan Thee Stallion defamation case. We did an update here with looks like pretty much Biggie's son, which I believe is CJ Wallace, is actually suing the people who, I get one guy who said something about the freak offs. So pretty much we'll see how that goes. And then also we just covered 6ix9ine's home invasion. So, you know, pretty much, I think that wraps it up for tonight. Let me touch the chat real quick. Devon and Bill says, what up, Devon? About to get ready to wrap things up, homie. For sure, for sure. This was a good one. Been on the joint for an hour and 3 minutes, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always and being active in the chat. It really means a lot to the kid. I'll be back live again on Wednesday. Devon says, rappers today need security and funny they have the money but won't spend it. Well, if I'm not mistaken, 6ix9ine said that, you know, even if you do have the security, like, you know what I'm saying? And I see this. They think they spend the money, the security's supposed to do X, Y, Z, but really security, I think, is to de-escalate the situation before taking things there. But I mean, yeah. And again, security may not be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. These guys, let's just keep it real. I ain't gonna say they have the money because it's already been proven and debunked that a lot of this stuff and the rapper stuff, this lifestyle is a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Like they have money, but it's not really theirs, like, to be honest. And even still, you know what I'm saying? Like if they blow it all on the jury this is the thing too, what you gonna do? All right, cool. I'm gonna get security, this and a third, but I ain't gonna look the part. Cause whether you realize or not, rappers have a dress code. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep it 100. I'm not saying this is a requirement, but you got to have some type of style, you know what I'm saying, that brings you out uniquely. And usually the typical one that we're used to is a flashy lifestyle. Which even if they are renting that lifestyle, hell, it's still gonna like you're blowing it up. I remember Off Mode, and I'm gonna get off here real quick. I remember one rapper, he got signed, and instead of going to get jewelry and new clothes and a whip and taking it back to the hood, fronting it like you got it, pretty much he bought his family a home. And I mean, I think he did the right thing, but it's like, all right, cool, but we don't know. Like Keith said, we still don't know who homie is because he didn't do what we were typically used to seeing. Is he wrong for that? No, but that's just how the game goes sometimes, man. But I'll be back live again on Wednesday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. More content on the way. As always, y'all definitely smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls, and y'all know this is Music Monday. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it's free to sign up. Where, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday with another Sold Out Live podcast. Until then, man, I'm officially out. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is color December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.